Okay, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to solve for x or a variable that is an exponent. Now, you probably are familiar with PEMDAS, but I want you to think in terms of PLEMDAS. And the reason why I'm writing PLEMDAS is because the opposite of an exponent is a log. And so to get that exponent, or in this case the little x out of the exponential spot, we're going to log both sides. So let's look at the example here. Let me erase all that. So the opposite of exponentiating is to log. So we're going to log the left side, and then you will log the right side. Go back to what we've learned previously about our log properties. And there was a property called a power property, which said that you can take this x and actually move it in front of this log. X log 3 equals log of 27. The goal is to solve for x, or to get x by itself. So if you look at what we've highlighted, this is x times log of 3. So we want to move log 3 to the other side. To do that, you just simply divide it. Now, log 27 divided by log 3, we're going to need a log calculator for this. So you can get on the internet here and type in log calculator, and let's figure out what is log 27, close the parentheses, divided by log of 3. And when you do that, you get an answer of 3. So the value of x in our example is 3. Now, most of you probably knew that already, because you could say 3 times itself, how many times is 27? Well, we know it's 3 times 3 times 3. So we know that the answer is multiply that times itself 3 times. But sometimes that's not always the case, or it's not always that easy, because look at your second example. 2 times itself, how many times is 15? Well, 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. And if we go on, we'll never get to 15. So we're going to do the opposite of exponentiating, which is log both sides. So we log 2 to the w power. Don't forget to log the right. Now apply the power rule. It says you can take that exponent, put it in front of the log. The goal is to get w by itself. From our first example, we said the opposite of multiplying w times a log is to just divide that log to the other side. So we have log 15 divided by log 2. Let's use our calculator here. Log 15, close your parentheses, divided by log 2. And you're going to get a nasty decimal. We're just going to round it to 2 decimals. So we'll say approximately 3.91 is our answer. So w equals, we'll say approximately 3.91. So 2 to the 3.91 power is about 15. So here we go, another example. 5 times itself, how many times is 122? Well, 5 times 5 is 25, times another 5 is 125. So 5 to the third power is 125. That's too much. So let's assume that let's approximate and say that our answer is 2 point something, because 5 to the third power is too much. Let's apply our log property to both sides. So we're going to log both sides. Remember, PLEMDAS, the opposite of exponentiating, is logging. Now we can apply the power property, right? That gets that out of the power spot. That's the whole purpose of why we're doing this. And then we write down our right side of the equation. We need to get x by itself, so we're going to divide by log 5. Divide the other side by log 5. Use our log calculator, log 122. So here we go, log parentheses. Oops, let me try that again. Log 122, close parentheses, divided by log 5. We said our answer should be about 2 point something. Let's see if we're right. 2.98. So we're going to say approximately 2.98. So the value of x in this problem is approximately 2.98. It's less than 3, because 5 to the third power is 125. That's too much. And then our last example. So we know 7 times 7 is 49, and if you multiply 7 times itself one more time. 49 times 7 is going to go way over 99. So we know our answer has to be what? What do you think? 1 point something, 2 point something, or 3 point something? Well, let's find out here. Let's log both sides. Don't forget to log the right side. Oops. 99. Apply your power property. So the exponent is now going to leave, because that's what the log does. It allows that exponent to do the opposite of exponentiating. We need to get a by itself, and again, it doesn't matter what the exponent is. It can be a, b, x, r. We're going to divide by log 7. Divide by log 7. So we said 7 times 7 is 49. That's 7 to the second power, but 7 to the third is too much. So we're going to make it an estimated guess and say it's 2 point something. So let's use our log calculator. Log 99, don't forget to close your parentheses, divided by log 7. And it's approximately 2.36. Our estimate was correct. So the value of a, or the value of the exponent in here, is approximately 2.36. Thanks for watching.